Kons podcast. If they like that, subscribe and share.
Yeah. What's up? What's going on? What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday, December 10th. You know what I'm saying? It's Kons podcast. You know what it is. Got some more updates for you. No news for you. You know what I mean? Not too much today. Not as much as yesterday. I know I'd be saying not too much and end up being the same fucking time that it is every motherfucking episode. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not too much for real today though. You know what I mean? Shit. As this updates and news and shit goes, you know what I'm saying? On a Monday, you'll get all the breaking shit that happened on the weekend, and then Tuesday, it's just kind of a repeat of the same shit that was yesterday. So, but I got some updates for you though. As you see on the screen, it's episode 147. What's up? What's going on, man? It's Kons podcast, man. We back. Another day, another episode. You know what I'm saying? It's Tuesday, December 10th. Like I said before, you see the names and shit on the screen. You know what I'm saying? See the names. If you new here, hit the subscribe button. If you ain't already, if you a returning visitor, returning watcher, hit the subscribe button. If you ain't yet, if you ain't hit the subscribe button, at least like the video, shit. At least comment on the video, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kons podcast though. How y'all doing? I seen a comment on my last video. Somebody said I look and sound like AB. I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is you talking about? Anthony Brown? Is that his name? I don't know. I don't even know who you talking about. But thank you for the compliment, whoever you are that said that. I don't know who the fuck that is, saying that I look and sound like or some shit. I don't know. But hey, thank you for the comment though. You feel me? I definitely liked it and loved it like I do all comment. But yeah though, episode 147. You know what I mean? Today's episode, we're just gonna be touching on Nelly, Chingy, Fabulous, Eve, JD, Ja Rule, and the st.lunatics. It's all starting to tour off. We're gonna be touching on that. The Assassination, the shooter, they caught him. We'll touch on that. Snoop Dogg said some shit, touched on Lil Wayne crying on Drink Champs. Gonna touch on that. That's gonna be all in today's episode. So sit back, relax, pull you one up, pull you some coffee, get that joint you rolled, get that blunt you rolled, get your lighter, go ahead and spark it up. But yeah, so first up, you know what I'm saying? We got Nelly, Ja Rule, Eve, Fabulous, JD, Chingy, and st.lunatics all announced that they're going on tour. It's called Where the Party At Tour. You know what I'm saying? They're going on a 54 city tour, 54 cities, starting off. I think they starting off in March. They're going to be starting off in Australia. But all of them ain't going to be at every show. You know what I'm saying? All of them ain't going to be at every show. From what I'm reading, I think you're going to get Australia, New Zealand, and Australia. Nelly, the st.lunatics, and Chingy going to be there, and JD. Canada is going to get Chingy, JD, Ja Rule. Europe is going to get Eve, Fabulous, and JD. And then the US is going to get Ja Rule, Eve, Chingy, and Nelly. So, and then, and JD. And it says Loso is popping in as some of the tour dates. I don't know who Loso is, but I imagine he is a rapper. So yeah, they all sparking off this tour called Where the Party At Tour. You know what I'm saying? All these old school rappers and shit going for a nostalgic feel. A lot of people was going to see Nelly. I seen a lot of people when I was looking for the video for this shit. I seen a lot of people happy about Nelly going on tour. You know what I'm saying? Hot, Mr. It's Hot in Here, and you know what I'm saying? Mr. Downtown Baby, yo, in the rain, boom, boom, you know. A lot of old people, a lot of older folks, 30 and up, you know what I'm saying, gonna be feeling that nostalgic shit. Chingy gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the Mr. Right There, you know what I mean, he gonna be at that shit performing. JD gonna be there. Maybe JD will bring out Luda, you know, maybe he'll do Welcome to Atlanta, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule gonna be there. I don't think fans are saying that they want Ashanti, but we don't think Ashanti's gonna be there because she's a new mom as of July 18th. Matter of fact, baby was born right before my birthday. July 18th, also the same birthday as Bishop Patricia Briggs. So I don't think she gonna show. She a new mom. I don't think she gonna be there as like a lot of the fans want to see Ashanti, you know what I'm saying, come on stage with her dude. They want to see them two rock out. But I just don't. It's highly likely that Ashanti will not be in attendance, being that they just had a child. But you never know. So yeah, they announcing this tour going on. Where the party at tour? 54 cities, 54 city tour. And they're gonna, as I just read, they're gonna be touching everywhere. New Zealand, Australia, Canada, you know what I'm saying, Europe, a whole bunch of different wild places, a whole bunch of places all over the globe, which should be dope. Should be a dope money grab for each and every one of them, especially Chingy. We haven't heard anything from Chingy in a long time. We haven't heard anything from JD in a long time. Even Eve. I think Eve was on the Breakfast Club not too long ago, a couple months ago or so. I think she had recently wrote a book. But Chingy or the St.lunatics, we ain't heard nothing from neither one of them in a long time. So this was somebody on TikTok that was pretty excited about the tour date, and they were coming to, I guess, Montreal. This person is in Canada. So this is a video and shit of her hype about this tour and about them coming to her city. Check this shit out.
The rap superstar is coming to Montreal April 15th with his tour, Where the Party At? It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. If you want to go and take a ride with me, you dream. If you about it, don't see. Okay, serious now. He's celebrating the 25th anniversary of his first debut album called Country Grammar. Oh, and he will not be alone. Ja Rule, Jermaine Dupri, Chingy, and st.lunatics too. Tickets go on sale officially this Friday, December 13th, but you can win your pair by listening to The Beats, like I said. For more information, make sure to visit thebeat925.ca. I do what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, do you know I'm crazy over
As you said, she was real hype about the Nelly shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us older generation folk, 30 and up, 35 and up, we all want to see that. You know, we all want to see Nelly perform them old classic songs and shit like that, Country Grammar, you know what I'm saying, Hot in Here, you know what I mean? All them old school Nelly hits, you know what I'm saying, that we all know, Air Force Ones and shit, especially if he gonna have the Lunatics with him, you know he gonna perform Air Force One. I think, matter of fact, I think Nelly is responsible for the sales of Air Force Ones back in the 2000s, 2001 era. Man, Nelly is that guy. He definitely, my Nike should have signed that nigga or something, because he definitely boosted sales a few 100% for sure with that song Air Force One. I mean, everybody was going out buying them shits at the time for sure. I know I definitely had a couple pair of all white Air Force Ones. You feel me? As soon as you get a little blemish on them, you ready to go buy some more all whites. You know what I mean? Anything, a little smidgen or something, you ready to go pop some more fresh white ones. I had some all black ones too. I used to rock Air Forces, you know what I'm saying, way back in the day, all the different colors of shit. I had the all blue and white joint, I had the all whites, I had the all blacks. I think that was it, yeah, and I had some all blacks, all whites, and I had the all blue and white joints. You know what I'm saying? But I used to rock the Air Forces though, the mids though. I never really was a dunk guy or a low top guy. I wasn't really rocking them. It had to be the mid. It had to be the mids with the strap on the top. You know what I'm saying? And then you left that strap off. You feel me? You never Velcroed that strap down. I don't give a fuck. That wasn't the style. You know what I'm saying? You definitely left that strap hanging off. You know what I'm saying? You never Velcroed that strap down. That was just when everybody wore them, you just left that strap off. I don't know if that's how they was rocking them in your section, but out here in Cali, yeah, whenever you see somebody rocking them all white ones, they definitely had that strap dangling and hanging, you know what I'm saying, at the top of the shoe. Some niggas' straps was just off to the side type shit, because it was just unopened off so much, it was just hanging off to the side type shit. I like my shit to be curve around the top of the tongue type shit, you know what I mean? That's how I like to rock my Air Ones, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Nelly was definitely responsible for that shit, stomping in my Air Force Ones, you know what I'm saying? Had a whole song about that shit. Everybody was going to the store getting them fresh pairs of all coke white Air Ones. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they announcing they going on a tour, you know what I mean, called Where the Party At? I reckon it's gonna be a bunch of fun vibes, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of dancing and shit, partying, you know? They represent that good vibe, that party vibe. You can tell by the name of the tour and the people that's on it. There's gonna be some party atmosphere going on in these arenas and wherever they gonna be performing at. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for going on the 54 city tour, starting off in March. Next subject, the Assassination. So we all seen this guy right here. We seen the pictures and shit like that. We all seen him. We all seen, you know what I'm saying? He was the dude who assassinated the Brian Thompson guy in New York. Walked up to him, shot him in the back and shot him in the leg and shit with that special kind of gun that they were talking about. So this dude got arrested Monday. They arrested him Monday. At a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. 26-year-old Luigi Mangione has been identified as the assassination shooter of Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare. So I've been reading the comments and shit like that. A lot of comments and shit, and a lot of comments from the people and shit like that. A lot of people is calling dude a hero. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's calling him a hero. A lot of people saying that he did a vigilante diligence. You know what I'm saying? To the people. I guess this dude, like I'm not hip to who he was or none of that. I just know he was CEO of United Healthcare. And over the years, I've learned that, you know, healthcare and shit could be real shady, real profitable. So that breeds a lot of shady individuals who are powered by greed. I guess this dude, Brian Thompson, was one of them guys. I guess a lot of people was being denied care and being denied shit that they needed for care, for their illness, for their sickness or whatnot. I guess they were being denied under his little rules and regulations and shit like that under United Healthcare, under his little shit that he had. He was a CEO of. So I guess a lot of people wasn't really cool with him, and a lot of people hated him and shit like that because probably a lot of family members lost their lives and shit due to not able to get what they needed as far as healthcare and provided for them that in the time that they needed it. So I guess this dude was one of the dudes who was like behind the denies and shit like that. So like I said, a lot of people was calling this dude a hero. A lot of people don't want to see him go to jail. A lot of people saying he did those people a favor, you know what I'm saying, by taking out this dude. You know what I mean? He was one of them type dudes. People didn't fuck with Brian Thompson at all from what I've been seeing as time goes on since the assassination happened. So they found this dude at McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Went to McDonald's, and of course a co-worker seen was like, shit, I think that's the dude who assassinated. And then, you know, co-worker called the authorities. They pulled up at the McDonald's and wrapped him up. So that shit is crazy. That fact that you thought it was cool to just go have a meal inside McDonald's at that, you was found there eating at a table in this McDonald's. Like, come on, man, what the fuck? You just assassinated a high profile nigga, and you went to Pennsylvania and thought you was good and decided to go have a meal at McDonald's, my nigga. Man, y'all thought you was smart at first, especially with the written messages and shit you writing on the bullet shells and all that type of shit. I thought you was an ill nigga, but being that you went to McDonald's, my nigga, after assassinating the high-profile CEO of United Healthcare, you thought it was cool to go to Pennsylvania and go stop at a McDonald's and leisurely eat your food at the McDonald's at that. Like, come on, dude. You should have been in a drive-thru and you should have been in a passenger seat with your mask on and had somebody else order that shit with the type of actions that you performed, my nigga. Like, just getting caught at McDonald's after you assassinated a high-profile dude is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to me. Like, at McDonald's, my nigga, I'm like, damn, you should have went to eat at a motherfucking fancy restaurant or some shit. You would have think that shit should have been some fancy shit or something, nigga, but you went, I guess you was thinking about a Big Mac and fries and shit after you assassinated a high-profile ass character in New York. You know what I'm saying? I guess a week later, you felt the need to go sit down at McDonald's and have a meal at the McDonald's. And that's where they came to wrap your ass up at. So this pic right here is his motherfucking mugshot and shit like that. I guess he had like a court hearing today. So yeah, we're gonna talk some more about this to get to the video. So they had a little court hearing. This video and shit is a news report talking about all about it. Him going to court and shit like that, and them catching him at this McDonald's. Check this video out.
About an hour ago, I was there inside that courthouse watching as Luigi Mangione walked right past myself and a number of other reporters. He was wearing a blue shirt, blue jeans. He was, of course, handcuffed, and he looked, even in this court appearance, visibly distressed, but he kept his brow furrowed through the duration of this arraignment hearing. He also said that he has worked for 3 years as a data engineer up until about a year ago, and he also told the judge that he has no drug or mental mental health problems that the court needs to know about. But Aaron, one of the most interesting parts of that particular hearing was actually his statements after the conversation about bail. The prosecutors basically stepped up there and made the case why they believe that this man should be held without bail. They mentioned that he is awaiting potentially an arrest warrant coming from New York City as one of the major reasons. But they also said that prosecutors noted that they found him with $8,000 in U.S. cash, $2,000 in foreign currency, his passport, and also a Faraday bag, which is basically a bag designed to stop transmission of cell service or other sort of things like that. At the end of his speech, the prosecutor's speech, Luigi Mangione said, I actually want to address two of the things that you said. He said, I don't know where that money came from. I'm not sure if it was planted. And then he also said that that bag was waterproof. And the term that the prosecutors used when discussing the Faraday bag, the ghost guns, the 3D printed silencer, was the prosecutors used a phrase saying this is criminal sophistication. Luigi Mangione said, I don't know about any of this criminal sophistication.
What you saying, you know what I'm saying? They wrapped him up, caught him at McDonald's. They said they had...
Yo, if you like this content and you like this constant content that's been being put out by yours truly, man, go hit that like button, hit subscribe and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Comment too. Share this shit on your social platforms and all that type of shit. You feel me? Yeah, do that shit right now. Get back to the video.
He had a backpack, and in his backpack, they found the gun, a Glock. They said it was a Glock clip. You know what I'm saying? It was a clip that goes to a Glock. They found a pistol. They found a black silencer. All but the pistol and the silencer were made from a 3D printer. 3D printed gun and a 3D printed silencer that he used. That we see him in the video or whatnot. They were saying it was a B&T Station 6 type gun or whatnot. I guess that was wrong because they're saying now that it was 3D printed. The Glock, the clip, the silencer and the gun itself was 3D printed, but they did find a Glock pistol in his backpack as well. But it did say that were 3D printed though. The silencer and the gun was 3D printed. They also found a little manifesto in this shit, like a little diary and shit. And one of the quotes that they quoted from it, it says, "These parasites had it coming." Quote unquote. Another quote, it said, I apologize for any strife and drama, but it had to be done. So this is the type of shit that he was writing in his manifesto. Clearly he was driven to take this dude out. Clearly, we don't know if he had a grandma or a family member or any type of relative or somebody that was needed care and didn't get care. Somebody, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he had, I don't know. They didn't really say the motive for it, but he definitely was on some shit for sure. This dude was a decorated dude in school and shit. He was a valedictorian. He was in the Ivy League, you know what I'm saying? So he was very much excelling in school. I think he majored in computer science and mathematics, I believe. He got degrees and shit like that in those fields. He went to Maryland. He went to Maryland. That's where he went to school at. He was in the Ivy League grad. He was a grad from Maryland. So they found the backpack. They also found the backpack. They found the 3D printed guns that was in there and that manifesto with them quotes in it. Also, they asked him for ID and he handed them the fake ID. We seen that he had a fake ID. So he handed him his fake ID with the name of a Mark Rosario, which is totally false. They said dude name is Luigi Mangione, but they never found this e-bike that he escaped, that he was riding through the city after he did the shit. He was riding on that e-bike. They didn't find that e-bike, but they definitely found the backpack and shit like that. They found a backpack. You know what I'm saying? They found a backpack. They said it had Monopoly money in it, you know, which is also why I was like, damn, this shit was pretty calculated. You know what I'm saying? But then you get caught at McDonald's. It's crazy. You know, you did all these calculations. You put the backpack, planted the backpack down. Clearly you planted the backpack down because they had a bunch of Monopoly money. And I don't know why you would stuff it with Monopoly money and just take that with you for travels. You know what I'm saying? You clearly planted that for it to be found. You know what I mean? And then you wrote the shit on the shelves. I thought you was a real calculated kind of nigga, but clearly you don't know how the game go when you catch a body. You definitely don't go sit at McDonald's. I don't give a fuck if you drove or traveled 400-500 miles away. You need to be on the under for the next whatever time frame. Like, you need to start living your life on the under type shit. You can't just go to a motherfucking fast food chain restaurant and sit at that restaurant and eat your food inside the restaurant. Like, and you did a whole ass assassination in New York prior. So that shit's fucking crazy. But yeah, as you see, just the mugshot of dude. This video right here was him yelling at the press and shit when they were taking him into court, fresh off from being wrapped up. Check this video out.
Completely out of touch, and an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
So yeah, that was him, you know what I'm saying, yelling out shit, you know what I mean, yelling out shit, being stoned against the wall as he was trying to yell out shit that they was taking him inside the building there. A lot of people are saying that ain't even him. No, a lot of people saying it don't look like him. It don't look like the same dude that was on the cameras. And to me, it does not. It don't look like dude. I don't know. I don't know if this guy's a fall guy, but you know what I'm saying? The government works in a whole lot of secretive ass ways. So I don't know. This does not seem like the same guy that we were seeing on camera, that they were showing, that was seen on these cameras and shit like that. This don't seem like the same dude. I don't know. It just don't seem like the same guy. They don't have the same facial structures or none of that to me, you know? To me, I think dude is just a fall guy. I think he's a fall guy for the real guy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I for sure think, because they just don't look alike to me. You know what I'm saying? They just don't look alike. From the videos they were showing the dude to the video of the dude they quote unquote caught. Yeah, they not looking alike at all. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude was like a valedictorian. He definitely succeeded in school. You know what I'm saying? He had good grades and shit. Like I said, he was valedictorian. You know what I mean? He was in an Ivy League. So yeah, that's definitely something for decorated students who is excelling in the scholastics. You know what I'm saying? Who was doing their thing in school. You feel me? But yeah, caught him up. Luigi Mangione. He's been identified as the assassination shooter. Caught him in Altoona, Pennsylvania at a McDonald's. Next up is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg went on Drink Champs to promote his new album that him and Dre got coming. The album, I think what is it called? Is it called Missionary? I think the album is called Missionary. The Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre album got a bunch of different features on there. They played a few songs when they was on this Drink Champs, and it sounds cool. It's no, like, how do I say it? It's not low, like, I guess dark street shit. It's more so of a party type shit. You know, the music is uppity. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you to bop your head type shit. It's definitely some partying shit you play at like a house party type shit. That's what I gathered from the 3 songs that was played. It's definitely gonna be good music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. We haven't heard them be together on the track since Still DRE type shit, you know what I'm saying? And they got a whole album, so we ain't got that as the people in a long time. So it should be some good music, you know what I mean? But the 3 songs that they played definitely was on some party shit for sure. It seemed like they going back to their roots and getting back to that house party shit. That's what I gathered as far as what the album's probably gonna be like, you know? I'm sure it's gonna be some other dope shit on there, but yeah, that's overall mainly what it sounds like. Sound like some party shit, you know what I'm saying? But dope party shit though, you know? But dope party shit, not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Not a bad thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, though, Snoop Dogg went on Drink Champs and he had this to say about, I think he's talking about Lil Wayne and The Game. These are the only 2 dudes who was ever, you know what I'm saying, came on record talking about how come I'm not there type shit. So this is what he had to say on there when he said this shit on Drink Champs. Check this shit out.
Think about is that before Jay-Z got control of the Super Bowl, wasn't no niggas performing. So let's go back to the essence of the beginning of Preach. He's creating a wave of artists to have an opportunity to perform. If you're a good artist and you're a great artist, your time will come. Right. Like, I was never crying about it or mad about it. When Dr. Dre called me and asked me to get his back, I was there for him. Right. But I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there. I was, you know, in demand to be there. This is a big event. People looking at everything when they pick the person to perform. You should just be honored that, you know, hip-hop is being able to be seen on that platform for all of us and not hate on the next man, but be happy.
You seen, you know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying, you know what I mean? Shit, everybody don't get that opportunity. You work hard, keep grinding it out, you know what I'm saying? Your time gonna come, you feel me? But then we shouldn't cry about it. You feel me? So I think definitely he's addressing them two dudes. I think he's definitely addressing, for first and foremost, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? We seen Lil Wayne come out and be cry over this shit. Like, you fucked up and hurt behind this shit, and it don't make no sense because you didn't congratulate Kendrick at all when you should have. Just like Snoop was saying, we didn't see no niggas on this shit before Jay-Z took over. So now that Jay-Z got it, we starting to see more niggas perform at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I think first and foremost, he said we should be thankful for that. You know what I mean? And congratulate the ones who get there, he said. Definitely speaking at Lil Wayne for sure. I think he is. You know what I'm saying? I think he is, because ain't nobody really congratulating Kendrick, but it's only building a bigger beast in Kendrick as we see. You know what I'm saying? So Snoop says some of the realest shit on that Drink Champs, and if you ain't seen that Drink Champs, it's definitely on right now. It's live right now. He was on there like 2 days ago. So it's recent, you know what I'm saying? I recommend going and watch that shit. Like I said, he played 3 songs from the album and shit. One of the songs Dre said he wasn't even all the way done with yet. So it's a lot of exclusiveness on there that, you know what I mean? And then there's a whole bunch of different stories and shit that Dre and Snoop drop. It's a good interview for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with Drink Champs, you already know how to get down. But yeah, though, you know, Snoop Dogg spoke on that, and I think he spoke some real shit. Lil Wayne need to be congratulating him. Start congratulating. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating on one another out here. You know what I mean? Especially amongst rappers. Stop hating so much. So many haters and shit. You know what I'm saying? We should be congratulating, all other rappers should be congratulating Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Saluting to him. You feel me? That's for sure. Because he did that. You know, his work definitely paid off for sure. Now, people was underlining this little beef that Jay-Z had with Birdman, and then feel like he's taking that out on Lil Wayne by specifically not selecting him to be part of the Super Bowl because he's from New Orleans. You know what I mean? I don't know. If it is, so be it. I would rather see Kendrick perform anyway. I mean, like I said before, what is Lil Wayne gonna be performing? We ain't got nothing from him. You know, past 12 months, what we got from Lil Wayne versus what we got from Kendrick in the past 12 months. And plus, you know, like I said, the rumors that this nigga had being a horrible performer, you know, just being a horrible ass performer. I don't want to see that at Super Bowl halftime. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear Millie. I don't want to hear Lollipop at Super Bowl halftime. So I'd rather hear whatever the fuck. Think about Kendrick. We don't know what the fuck he gonna perform. Especially dropping this album. We don't know what songs he gonna perform at the Super Bowl. It's all a fucking mystery. And I think that's what people are so caught up in when it comes to Kendrick. There's a nigga that don't really be saying shit. Stay to himself. You know, make his music and go back in the house type shit. You don't do appearances, press runs, interviews, seen at clubs, getting paid to go to clubs, none of that shit. So it's just interesting, you know what I'm saying? And then whenever he drops something, we decipher and break down his lyrics like they are Egyptian hieroglyphics. That's some kind of hidden language that's spoken to the people, and we got to decipher this shit. But that's just how dope of an artist he is. We ain't never really did that shit with no Lil Wayne songs. We never, the whole world has never just had to decipher Lil Wayne's music like we do Kendrick Lamar's. You know what I mean? Not taking nothing from Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a dope artist. I fuck with Lil Wayne also. I do believe that he should congratulate Kendrick though, instead of saying I'm fucked up by I'm not the guy that was picked for it, you know. But yeah though, man, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got for today. This is episode 147. Few little updates. You know what I mean? Few little updates, few little news updates and shit that we touched on. Today's episode, we touched on Nelly, JD, Eve, Ja Rule, Chingy, and the St. Lunatics is all touching on going on a tour called Where the Party At. We also touched on Luigi Mangione, the Assassination. That's who he has been identified as. We touched on him getting arrested for it at McDonald's. Thought she was free enough to go eat a Big Mac. Then we touched on Snoop Dogg. Went to Drink Champs, said his little piece on what he feel about people crying and shit about the Super Bowl. Yeah, that concludes episode 147. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on this shit. Thank you for seeing I posted this and hit your click button and coming to sit down and watch this shit. You feel me? Like I said, and like I always say, you could be doing anything in the world. You could be doing anything you motherfucker want to as a free ass individual. A free man, a free woman, a free child. Whoever you is that come and fuck with this podcast shit, you could have been doing anything right now for these past 20-something minutes that just passed. But you chose to click Kons Podcast and come sit and watch and see what the fuck I got going and talking about today. and I fuck with you for that. Share this shit. Let somebody else know about it. You feel me? Let somebody else know. Share this shit on your Facebooks, on your Snapchat pages and all that. Tell somebody about it. Let somebody else know about it. You feel me? If you enjoy it, let somebody else enjoy it too. Spread the word. You feel me? Let's start getting these views up. Spread the word. Start sharing this shit a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? Put it in somebody else here. Let somebody else know about it. You know what I mean? But thank you for watching No Wisconsin motherfucking podcast, episode 147. Touched on a few different things today. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I put you up on something that you didn't know that you found out today on Kons podcast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching episode 147. Signing off. Enjoy these credits. Motherfucking podcast.
Wait me, don't you? Wait me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Wait me, don't you? 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 Wait me, don't you?